I've been researching dragon skeletal structures, which means I've been looking at the skeletons of lizards and of snakes and of birds, because birds have wings and dragons have wings. And you know what I've discovered? Winged dragons are stupid. It's like...
Wait, I guess you've studied their skull structure and determined they're stupid.
No. The concept of winged dragons is stupid, and I'll tell you why. If you look at the skeletal structure of a wing, it's basically an arm. So when you see a four-legged dragon with two wings, you're basically looking at a mutation of Goro from Mortal Kombat. You're looking at a four-armed lizard, two of the arms have been adapted to wings. So I have decided that winged dragons are stupid. And the only reason that one of the dragons that I'm going to be drawing will have wings is because they were strapped on. So,
well, okay, everybody, welcome to the Osteology podcast, where I'm Charlie, my friend Colin, and my friend Mike all talk about bone structure.
What's osteology mean?
It's the study of bones.
Oh,
I find it amusing that the possible scenario of an animal having 6 legs is less stupid to you than the fact that a dragon is too large to actually take flight.
Dragons don't necessarily have to be greater than 40 pounds, which I believe is the limit of how big birds can get before they are flightless. They could be full of helium. I don't know. I could come up with like a billion different magical reasons.
I think I read one story where that was how they did it. Although it is quite amusing to consider a dragon full of helium, because then you have to consider the Discworld version of dragons, where they're extremely volatile and explode early in life.
No, what's even funnier is that their roar is so cute.
Okay, so we're still ostensibly looking for a title. I'm going to go with inflatable dragons. How about that?
Inflatable dragons.
Inflatable, explodable dragons.
Well, that's
cute roars.
Oh, that
cute roar.
I just realized IED would be our abbreviation. We probably don't want to. We're going to be on several government watch lists.
I don't understand.
Never mind. Okay. Well, all right. Who has something to discuss first?
I think I beat everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who has something to discuss second?
I have an article, or more something I saw when I went to the movies the other day that just horribly disturbed me, so I had to look it up.
Okay.
So have you guys seen anything about Spy Kids 4?
I had hoped to God that there was not going to be another one, so no.
So there's something more horrifying than the fact that it exists. You guys know that, like, every movie's 3D these days, right?
Quite a few.
So they decided for Spy Kids 4 to make it 4D.
Oh, I saw that. I thought that was a joke.
I thought so too. So I Googled it. They're billing it as 4D. You know what the extra dimension is? A romascope.
What?
Say that again.
It's called a romascope.
They
literally give you a card with a bunch of scratch and sniff panels on it.
Oh my God.
And throughout the movie, you're instructed to scratch various, one of the 8 panels on the card and smell it.
I knew it would be aroma. Okay. I must warn everybody, I grew up during the 80s, and this isn't the first time they've tried this. Just so you know, and it all came out smelling like candy anyway. The exact same flavor of candy.
What movie was this?
Well, when I tried it?
Yeah.
God, I don't remember, man. I was like 8.
Was it as awful then as it is now? As the concept sounds now?
Have you ever, Colin, had a scratch and sniff sticker or a scratch and sniff anything when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Do you remember how they pretty much all smelled the exact same?
No, I didn't remember that, but I didn't really Still too much.
That's what's going to happen. Is they're going to be like, wow, this smells like candy, and this one here smells like grape candy. I guess it's a little bit different, although it's supposed to be a fart. Let's try this one. It smells like fart candy.
What?
You know,
What?
it's not gonna work because they all always smelled like candy.
So one thing I should mention is that they're not actually using scratch and sniff itself. It's some other technology that's similar to scratch and sniff.
Does it scratch itself or sniff itself?
I think you like slide your thumb across instead of actually scratching it or something like that.
Wow.
But I don't know if there's any more substantive difference than that.
So somebody looked at a lottery ticket and basically said, this scratching off thing, this is too difficult.
You know how major parts of different technologies have a champion of that particular technology? Like, for example, there's that one guy who figured out how to genetically engineer corn so that there would be tons and tons of corn and, try to eliminate the world hunger problem that way. Or you have some guy who championed the technology of silicon circuitry or whatever. There is some guy who dedicated his life, dramatically so, that we can write a movie about, called The Scratch and Sniff Guy, who championed aroma technology to the point where we could just rub our thumb over it, and it'll be like The Beautiful Nose. That'll be the name of the title of the movie.
I love the thought of him sitting at a workstation with just little tin foil strips and cardboard cards with pickles and ice cream and stuff all over the desk, just melting everywhere. And his wife walks up behind him, puts her hands on his shoulders. Honey, it's too much. You're tearing yourself apart. And he's like, I'll come to bed when I'm ready. This is my life's work, woman. Why won't you support me? Colin, what else does the article say?
I mean, it's only like 3 paragraphs.
Oh.
It basically says something about the fact that they can smell 8 different scents.
Okay. That's cool.
And then it bitches about the fact that it's dumb.
I am actually fascinated by this. If it works, I would be completely fascinated with how it works.
If it works, it could change the world. Oh, wait. It wastes paper. Sorry. My mistake. I get those two mixed up sometimes.
You know how the nose works? Like the human, actually any nose, even like insect noses, all work on a principle of quantum mechanics that is just like ridiculous.
Quantum mechanics? Are you about to tell me that noses can't grow wings and fly like lizards?
Winged lizards are stupid. Chickens as an exception.
Okay. Well, who wants to go next?
Chuck, what have you got for us? I think we should go in turn.
Okay. Well, I've got something that hits very near and dear to me. Of course, Mike, I'm the editor for your comic, NatchEvil.com. Plug. I shouldn't say it that way. People will think that's the whole URL. NatchEvil.com. Plug. Nothing's coming up. I don't understand. No. Well, you know that I'm a grammar Nazi.
Yeah.
I always will be. I've got a really awesome article coming from our friends at the UK. Misspelled road marking tells British drivers to keep clear.
This is like that sign up. Whoa. Okay, just pull that off. I'm sorry.
Oh,
edit that out.
I'm not going to edit that out. Everybody's going to know
that my phone had an alarm go off telling me that the laundry was done downstairs.
Colin, you still there, buddy?
That's a good idea.
Okay. All right, let me go into the article. This is a little bit longer, but just stop me when y'all have something to say, because I like to read. So, it is clear that someone in the British town of Kingswinford, West Midlands, doesn't know how to spell the word clear. Sadly, that person is also in charge of making roads. The local town council can't find the words to express how they feel after discovering that one of the road painters recently painted an instruction on a local street telling drivers to keep clear in large white letters.
Question real quick. Clayer, spell that for us because we cannot actually see it.
Of course. C-L-A-E-R. Keep clear. You know, so you don't accidentally get too close.
Is it clay?
You got to keep clear.
L-A-E-R. Is that you keep on talking. I'm going to look up if that's an actual word.
I can't believe they could be so stupid. A child could spell that, said 76-year-old Irene Willis, who lives near the misspelled road mark. Their mistake will probably end up costing the taxpayer money, as they will have to come back to do it again. Yeah, that was my worst English old women's accent ever, by the way.
I was going to say, I'm not entirely sure where you got that accent, but it wasn't from the British Isles.
I could make 76-year-old Irene Willis from Midlands, England. I could make her sound like Brian Blessed, if you'd like.
No,
I can't believe they could be so stupid. A child could spell that, she said.
It's like a cross between Brian Blessed and Pee Wee Herman.
Hey.
Okay, dictionary.com says, did you mean clear?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, if you'd looked that up and it had been an actual word, it would have been clayer. The ability to simply rub a scratch and sniff sticker instead of scratching it off.
Well, the closest thing I can find is CLA, which means College Language Association. But if you want to be more like the College Language Association, the CLAY, and you want to be more like them, that would make you clayer, I guess. And that's the closest I can get.
I'll skip down a bit. Here we go. Apparently, in West Yorkshire, last June, the same group of road workers made a similar mistake.
Did they misspell school zone?
You know, I'm going to give you the opportunity to guess what they misspelled. It's a major road marking. It'd be written on the road in giant white letters. What do you guys think it was?
Speed limit?
Okay.
Misspelling the speed limit could have some violent repercussions.
That could be pretty bad. No, these are letters, not numbers.
I meant the word speed limit.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. That was pretty good. But no, the actual thing they misspelled was bus sotop, which of course probably was supposed to say bus stop, but no, SOTP is what went on the end. And it gets better. That was in West Yorkshire. In East London, they accidentally spelled it sus stop.
Well, I guess only susses stop here.
Yeah,
where's the bus?
It's not a bus stop, Mike. It's a sus stop. It's for Supreme Underground Superheroes. SUS.
If only I'd kept dictionary.com up.
Yeah.
The best, my favorite thing about this is the fact that people might visit, like, people who are not native to that area might visit and think, oh, well, there must be some regional language, and this isn't the regional language. In Wales, they actually they have it on all the signs. They have the English word, and then right below it, they have the Welsh version of it.
Really?
But nobody actually speaks. Well, people do speak Welsh, but not like very commonly.
Well, yeah, it's about as often as you hear people speak Gaelic, I guess.
Now you've got me thinking of Futurama. Welshie. Oh. I'm just imagining now American tourists coming to West Yorkshire and saying, "Oh, well, I guess they call them susses here."
You know which way to the sus stop? What? I need to write a sus. What is a sus? Must be a crazy American thing.
Come on, what's the fare for the sus? I guess
you'll just have to suss it out yourself.
I need to know where to start, and I need to know where to sod up. So, if you'd tell me, I'd appreciate it. But that's all I've got, guys. That's my article for the day. Like I said, my name is Chuck. I don't have a website at the moment, but I'll be getting one before too long. Have a great night. How about you, Colin?
My name is Colin. I don't have a website either yet. I'm working on one right now. I'll let you guys know the URL once I have it up.
So basically, we're establishing that we're pimping this just for my benefit, right?
No, we're going to be up soon. In fact, the Chuck and Elmo archives are coming back online.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah,
no,
that's what
But they're not online yet, so...
Yeah.
I'm done with that. I'm Mike/Grimwit, and I run NatchEvil, that's NATCH evil.com, and I also have a YouTube account, YouTube/user/NatchEvil.
All right. And with that said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and sot up the recording. So,
Okay.
goodbye.
Wait, did you say sod up?